Time now for the Law Down, where personal injury attorney Brooke Goff shares important insight on legal topics. We are at the Goff Law Studios today. Brooke, thanks for having us.
Of course.
So today's topic, we're talking about why hiring a local law firm is the right move. Tell us why.
Well, it's Connecticut, and we have been under attack from these national firms coming in over the last couple years, which I get it. It's part of a business model. It's, trying to expand. But Connecticut is not a direct target of those models. They're a box check, right? Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you, I think, number one, everybody has a choice of counsel. Choose who you want. And if one of these out-of-state firms coming in are who you want, you should absolutely choose them. However, you should know what to look for in choosing them. And then I want to just talk to you a little bit about why local is the best move. And I'm not just saying this because I am a local attorney. By the way, you'll understand that as I go through this. So firstly, a lot of the out-of-state firms kind of come in, they get these tiny, firstly, some of them don't even have offices. They just buy addresses. Mm-hmm. But some of them have a tiny little office in this big building. So what they do is they rent like what we call office share systems, and they go in. It's meant more so to, again, check a box. They put one lawyer in there. They may be from Connecticut. They may not be. They may be remote. They may not be. And it's kind of a mill situation, right? So they're more worried about you talking to an intake team that are not in Connecticut. They're more worried about you giving them the information, signing the paperwork right away, and you never even meet your lawyer. And you actually, if you showed up at their office, I challenge you, if you've signed with them, these lawyers show up, are there people manning it? And do these people have any clue or idea of what's going on, right? So my recommendation first is to make sure they have an actual physical office location here. Then go visit, pay to visit.
Yeah.
See what it looks like. Are they in like an area where there's like 1,000 other offices all around them and they're just a door? Mm-hmm. Do you want that? Or do you want somebody that's actually invested in the state? Like, where are we at, right?
Right.
Website's important. Go on the website, see where other locations are. How many locations do they have? Let's just pretend they have 70 locations, 80 locations. Like, do you want that? Is that what you want? Do you want somebody that's tending 70 or 80 stores? Or do you want somebody who is really just hyper-focused on the state that you're doing, understands the rules, understands and has the connections in Connecticut that will help you elevate your case to get you where you need to be? I think that those are like really the main pieces. And I do want to talk to you about these firms. So a lot of these firms, and I know because I'm the beneficiary of some of it, a lot of these firms, they do what I just said. They come in, they're like, hey, look, we're in Connecticut. Hi, how are you? They spend a ton of money in advertising. It's a mill. They sign it. Then all of a sudden, they're referring you out to a firm like me who's local in Connecticut. That firm is never even worked on your case. They're referring it to us, and now we have to pay them a referral fee. So they're basically acting as a middleman. Like, why do you want a middleman?
Right.
And
you could just skip this step altogether.
That, or you can take that time and just go meet with Connecticut attorneys to see which Connecticut attorney you may like best. I'm a big proponent of local. I will tell you, I get calls from clients that live in Connecticut that get in accidents in Massachusetts. And I refer work out too, because if it's not my primary state, I'm referring it out. But the heavy advertising I do is in the state for which I practice. And I'm proud of that, and I stand behind that, and I think that Connecticut deserves that. Now, I will tell you local. So the rules in every state are different when it comes to litigation. There are a ton of judges in the state. There's a ton of lawyers in the state, tons of doctors in the state. What the cool thing about being an attorney in Connecticut is, if you're doing it the right way, you have made connections with doctors. You've gotten to know the judges by going in front of them constantly over and over and over again. You've made a reputation.
Right.
And I will tell you, that is worth something. That reputation when you're going into court is worth something. It's worth something for the jurors that have seen this local attorney over and over and over again.
Sure.
It's worth something to the judges who understand that, listen, if you say you're going to do something, you mean business, you're going to do it. And the understanding of the rules and settlements and keeping up to date. Like, think, if you have 80 locations in 50 states, how do you know what's going on in every single state? What are the verdicts? What are the pitfalls? What are the problems? What about the defense part? What are the changes of laws? Like, how are you staying on top of all of that? That's why, again, I am what I like to consider I do not want to be a jack of all trades. I want to be a master of one. And my master of one, I've chosen to be Connecticut. I will tell you, Connecticut changes. We're a tiny little state in a big old country. Connecticut rules change all the time. We are on top of it. We provide really great service to our clients, and our clients can come see us and meet us and come into our awesome conference rooms and drink our awesome coffee and meet me and meet the people that make up the firm. So I'll tell you, if you don't care whether or not you ever meet your attorney, or if your attorney's ever stepped foot in Connecticut, or if the owner of the firm has ever stepped foot in Connecticut, then fine, you should do that. Or if they're going to just act as a middleman. But if you're really serious about your case and you want someone who is going to fight the Connecticut fight for your Connecticut case, you got to hire local.
Yeah.
And I will say this, do I think you should hire me? Absolutely. We do amazing work here.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see. However, I encourage you to meet with others and everybody else, because it's such an individualized decision who you choose as counsel. You need to make an educated one. And that's why we do these segments, because I want people to understand the stuff that nobody else tells you. And now you have the knowledge that if you get in an accident, and this season, next season, you now know what you need to do.
Yes, really great insight, Attorney Brooke Goff.
Sure.
Thank you so much. If you guys would like to learn more, gofflawgroup.net. You can also visit WTNH.com. We'll be right back.